Okay. Welcome back, Free Waters, my dear sweet internet strays. Um, today, today might be on the shorter side of stream. Sorry, guys. I know we had to reschedule yesterday, and now today's not going to be too much of a stream by itself. But I am currently dying at an accelerated rate. As I've preached before, human contact is a mistake, and I had a little too much of it yesterday. So probably just gonna do the end of the week roundup stuff and check out the game awards, and I might have to fall off the face of the planet afterwards. So let's get to it. Grass, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, look at that little. VTube Studio things? No, wait. What is that? Tits? Why is tits showing? Strange. Okay. Oh, and there it goes. Okay, but let's get started on the end of the roundup stuff. Don't know how long how long stream's gonna be. Um, maybe it might be even like as short as like a couple hours. We'll see. We're just gonna go through everything, see how long it takes, and then you know, so on and so forth. Okay. Immediately, it's really hot in my room. Oh god. All right. So, plan. We don't have a lot on Atomic Roundup today, so plan is just to get through that and then look at the game awards and vote on the stuff that we want. So, Brian, someone sent me Brian F videos. What is this? The most evil Street Fighter 6 player I've ever seen. Okay, Street Fighter 6. All right. Well, I'm seeing.
You might remember Jiobin from Street Fighter 4 as being the world's nuttiest Ryu.
No. Is it the same guy? I actually remember the Jiobin video. Have you guys seen? If you haven't seen the video this guy made on Jiobin, you need to watch that shit because that guy is. I don't even want to say a scumbag, but like honestly, at that point, I just respect it. Wow, that was a blast from the fucking past. I never thought I would.
The smartest, dumbest Ryu of all time, and I'm here to say that Jiobin was actually an incredibly clever and highly skilled player. He had really high execution, but he had a rather unorthodox playstyle, which revolved around a lot of tricks and really fast mental stack overload, overwhelming your opponents and mixing them up. And so when you watch his gameplay, it was this bizarre dance of him almost toying with, almost embarrassing his opponents. And you know what? He actually mastered his art not just in the game, but in real life as well. Because if you didn't know, Jiobin is a real-life MMA fighter who had a really good record. I think he's like 15-3 in his MMA fights before he retired. This is Jiobin, by the way. Legit, a real martial artist, a real MMA fighter, the most famous nutty Ryu player in all of Street Fighter 4 history. And in Street Fighter 5, he was no slouch either. He got 5th place at EVO Japan with Nikali in 2019 and nearly beat Punk, took Punk down to the wire 3-2. He's had a really great career for himself.
Yeah, okay.
Jiobin has not really been playing Street Fighter 6. He's kind of moved on to other things. I haven't really seen him in the mix for quite some time. A tweet came across my timeline that embodied the spirit of Jiobin so much that I'm gonna take a step back and watch it again. I want to show you this clip here. This is from Unagi Hamster. Maybe I'm the only one who's crazy about Oni.
Oh my.
Immediately burnt out.
These are some crackhead moves.
Oh my god. Backdash teleport, jump level 1.
What is it? Gross. What are we doing?
Finally, some justice here. They can't keep getting away with it. Oh my god, light DP after whipping the flip. Teleport back to bait the level 3, level 1 punish. This is basically how I feel.
Look, this is the thing about absolute crackhead maneuvers. Okay, is that shit will work. That shit will work on players like me. The thing about crackhead maneuvers is that shit will work on bad players. I also think you need to be good at the game for crackhead maneuvers not to be working on you, which is, it's a bit of a trap because you can get places doing absolute crackhead things, but are people gonna call you out on that shit on the higher level? Sure. Am I gonna call you out on that shit? No, I'll probably get sucked into the damn vortex. Care could never. I honestly, maybe I shouldn't say this because maybe I'll never live it down. But I feel like I could pull off some absolute crackhead maneuvers if I dedicated it. If I just went full tilt and just went full brain off crackhead, I feel like I could do some nasty shit. You got sick again? My immune system has truly been taking a hit this last past few weeks. I think I've been sick 3 separate times with different stuff. But yeah, I am sick again, chat, sorry. Just it's not been a good last few weeks for your girl. I'd love to fight you at full crackhead tilts. I mean, I honestly feel like I could do it. I'm holding myself back from the full crackhead maneuvers because I don't want that to be my legacy. But if I did, I feel like I could, I feel like I could give some people some run for their money. I mean, some of you may say that I've truly only been at my best when I've gone full tilt crackhead nonsense. Bro, you struggle with anti-airs more than your body struggles with vitamin D levels. That's exactly my point, okay? Because if I'm going full tilt crackhead maneuvers, you think I'm caring about anti-airs? No, I'm running at you, DPing in neutral, and then calling it a day. Gotta be as fun as fighting Vex when he's scrambling. Look, the entire fight against me is a scramble, alright? Okay, let's continue. The Jobin name drop. I was hoping my bow was back in Street Fighter 6, but
Feel all my ranked matches go when I play C Viper. Look at the opening to this round here. Drive rush into.
Yeah, what? These are the only things. These are things that can only be classified as actual crackhead maneuvers. Because what was the point? What was the strategic value of this? Maybe I'm too garbage at the game, but what specifically was this supposed to achieve? What is this? What is that supposed to do? I wanted. Were we guessing at an air to air, or was this intimidation? What the fuck was that for? What was this supposed to achieve?
Onitatsu, as their opponent is holding parry right there, and to land into DI. That is the way the round starts. This is basically your worst nightmare to run into in ranked. I mean, the chaos just keeps going. Dry rush into DI with sweet
honestly,
fireball
that's the thing about crackhead maneuvers is that if that shit just works on regular players, unfortunately. I legitimately think you need to be a good player for this shit not to work on you. That's the catch-22 of being a crackhead online.
It's the DI and wake up right there. This is literally nightmare scenario. This is all of my ranked matches with Steve Viper. I feel like all my opponents play like this, and I can't keep up. So this clip was just mesmerizing, and it looked like they were having a lot of fun. I hate when players are having fun.
I mean, I didn't know.
But you can tell that this player is having a ton of fun. The community had a lot to.
Also maybe it's because I've been sick for the past 2 days. I'm looking at my hands right now and other various parts of my body, and I just see dried blood everywhere. I don't know. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure all of this is from different points. I don't know where that's coming from.
To say about this also, bro tried to bait God himself. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about that also.
Yeah,
Incredibly
honestly.
powerful aura
Baited
coming
the
from
shit
this
out of me.
video.
I wasn't even playing the
Comment
match.
combo, the player themselves. I cannot comprehend it. I myself do not know what I will do next. So they've really entered the flow
Is that
state
from the player?
with this gameplay. But then, that's fine and dandy. But then
We're
I
in
saw a
Diamond, by the
second
way.
clip. I think it's
We're in
inevitable
Diamond.
that it turned out like this with the stream.
This is how I know that if I locked in and actually grinded my ass off, I think I could get to Diamond. Honestly, I just don't have the dog in me to be sitting in ranked grinding out. But if motherfuckers are doing this shit, I could get to Diamond, surely. For real, get better, loser. I've been trying to get better for like the last 2 weeks. I just keep getting sick with random shit. Was it a mistake to go out to HomeSense on a Black Friday? Well, it's not Black Friday, but Black Friday deals are happening. So many people at HomeSense. I was about to get sick. My immune system can't handle that shit. It's hot. It's really hot in my room now. Fuck. Hey, Kara, I'm in a lab studying. That's good. Are you touching rocks? Touch some for me. Go up to one of your classmates in the lab, touch their rock, and just like alpha power move them. Like, don't break eye contact while you're touching their lab rock. Rock Central in here? Oh my god. I've done shit like that with Bison to bait out DPs, and I hate to say it's effective. Okay, wait. So the run up jump EX Tatsu, how is that? See, but how is that more effective at baiting out DPs than just like, I don't know, running up block? Like, why would the run up jump EX Tatsu, why would that elicit more of a DP than like, I don't know, just run up crouch?
Streak of 8 wins in a row being stopped by a Ryu like this.
Is it the brain fuck?
This is the last player on the
panic
planet
that it
Earth you want to run
induces?
into when you have an 8-win streak in ranked. The same start, jump
What's God, Jesus? Why do we do this?
in ranked.
Disgusting.
The same start, jump
Oh my
OD
God.
Tatsu to bait the anti-air, drive rush, Denjin charge, DI. Oh no.
You are a degenerate. You are a fucking degenerate.
Jump air to air Tatsu, dash up level 2 in their grill.
You know, I wanted
charge
to
it.
say that I respected it,
You know he's mashing DP there.
and
of course.
honestly, I'm taking that shit back. I don't respect it. I don't respect it. I respected the Jobin videos because, like, I swear to God, I could see the master plan underneath all the crackhead energy in the Jobin videos. Okay, I could see that my man was calculating some sort of master plan that we normies just couldn't comprehend. This guy, this motherfucker playing right now, he doesn't have a plan. He's pressing buttons. I will die on my grave. Okay, I will die on this hill. This man doesn't know what the fuck he's just pressing buttons.
Oh my god, the jump air to air Tatsu.
Like off rip, empty OD stomp. You see, but at least like OD stomp,
And
like, if they
this
ran at
clip
you, it
popped
has,
off
like-
also.
OD stomp, it has like a chance in hell of hitting. Run up, jump OD Tatsu is just like, that's just pure like mind game. Like, I don't know what to, like, you know? It throws them off like 80% of the time. I mean, it would have thrown me off, that's for damn sure. This would be throwing
On
me off
Twitter
right
a little
now.
bit. And then once I saw this, I was like, wait, this is a pattern of behavior. What
Here,
else
please,
has
look.
this player been cooking up? What devious mix has this player been employing
All conditions
in the
are red right
diamond
now,
ranked
alright?
depths of Japan ranked for Street Fighter 6? And I went through their media tab a little bit, and it turns out Unagi Hamster is just a monster. They're literally just a monster. I went through some of these tweets, and check this one out. This
Oh,
is
Jesus Christ. No,
Unagi
please,
Hamster
God.
here with the
Is he
CFN
playing
NA
the
Ruby
small
playing
child?
Guile here. And finally,
No, okay.
after watching these two
Gonna say that'd
clips, we see someone give them a taste of their own medicine a little
There's
bit.
no way.
Konatsu Hinako right here had enough of their shenanigans. Unagi Hamster just plays every character, just getting a little bit of karma for how much they've toyed with all their opponents, taking a photo of the moment here. So for once, their shenanigans do not pay off.
You know this
And
fucking. You know
eventually
this
he tries to
fucking
go
was
in and gets
salty.
checked and ended there. But The shenanigans
Christ.
do work
Konatsu,
in the future.
the hero we all
Check
deserve.
out this clip.
The hero we all needed. Who are we playing? Don't be Ken.
Drive
Oh,
Rush is
God.
too powerful. Drive Rush and to halt your momentum with a special move is just too good. I think I had like 5 matches against Marissa that
Immersive's
looked like
kind of
this
just.
today.
What are we doing?
Not the level 1. Not the level. Drive Rush into level 1, man.
She said to touch someone in a. Okay, first of all, that's actually just slander.
They're the villain here. I don't want to root
I
for
did not
them,
say anything
man.
of the sort.
They're having too much fun.
What? Don't Konoha, don't believe him. I'm actually just getting framed. I'm fucking in my lab. That's a little audacious. Maybe don't do that. It sounds a little inappropriate. She said touch someone's rock. See, that's what I said. I said power move somebody, touch their rock while you maintain eye contact the whole time.
Fun. You know all of their opponents are fucking hating NA Rumi. This is like your last match of the night when you turn the game off when you run into a player like this in ranked. They can't keep getting away with it. Turns out they also have a pretty nasty Zangief here.
I would
This
put a hole
clip
in my
actually got me
screen.
to laugh out loud.
No, please, God.
Nice little combo conversion.
Oh my God, Kermit, come get your boy. He's playing your character, Kermit. Come get your fucking boy.
On a pixel.
What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do?
Wake up level 1.
Yeah, just
nice.
fucking do it. Of course. Of course.
You gotta clutch it.
I mean, you have to expect a Zangief player to just fucking wake up, command grab. He's on 1 health. Disgusting. You fucking crackheads.
I was like, wait a minute.
You actual fucking crackheads.
Dude. I'm telling you, they only live for the clip. They only live for the clip. How do you do this? Is not modern, by the way. The Blanca is the one on modern. They're on classic, so they definitely inputted the full half circle to up, back, or up, forward to.
I mean, to be fair, he was sitting there. That was the only thing he was waiting for. He was either gonna die to literally any other move or hit that fucking clip. The only thing going on in that man's brain was if this man Blanca balls me, I'm grabbing him out of the air.
Kara, the SPD, to get that to work. So props to Nagi on that one. But it turns out their Geef is pretty monstrous. Let's see this clip here. This, I think, was the funniest one.
In 9 out of 10 timelines,
can we, first of all,
that man gets
talk
bodied.
about how Drive
But we
Rush
live in the timeline
insane?
where
If
that
your opponent
fucking Blanca inside the Blanca ball.
truly just wants to have fun, Drive Rush into DI, Drive Rush into special, Drive Rush into anything that immediately halts your momentum is devious, dude. It's like you're on a highway. If everyone drives within the lanes, follows the speed limit, it's not that big of a deal.
Of some of those, but
But it requires everybody to participate.
That's as
in
far
that
as I
system.
get into
In this
crackhead
game,
energy.
If your opponent
She
decides
did not deny
they
the
don't give a
allegations.
fuck
I
about
deny
their
the.
own
I
safety
didn't
or
say to
anyone
touch
else
somebody.
involved,
Said touch
they
the
can
rock.
veer
Thank you.
across that 6-lane highway over the medium and into oncoming traffic at any moment. And they can do Drive Rush into DI, Drive Rush into Whiff Hashogeki into DP. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want. If you don't care if you live or die, this game
Also,
is the
Fed,
scariest
welcome. Thanks
game
for
of all
dropping by.
time to play.
Thought this was Street Fighter. This is Street Fighter.
Drive Rush into the Tundra Storm.
I can't. This man
Drive
is
Rush
tilting
DI
people so
again
hard.
into a sweep immediately.
Look at this. Look at this. You can tell this person's pissed off. They're just jabbing. They're just fucking jabbing.
Drive Rush level 1
Oh
didn't
my
work
god,
this
you're
time.
fucking degenerate.
Knee.
You're such a degenerate. You know what? To say that this is the spirit of Jobin, that's just wrong. I'm just because watching Jobin, I actually had a modicum of respect, okay? I could tell there was structure behind the madness. I'm watching this man right now and it's just pissing me off. This man is just pressing buttons. He has no plan.
Not the 3 hits of the lariat through the DI. Oh my god, where did your health go? I'm telling you, all of these rounds, you get hit by this shit and you just turn the game off for the evening. I know you went to bed angry. How can you get over this? If you can lose
There's
this
this
way,
dude while we're watching him. Somebody put this in the end of week round. Also, you guys don't know my boy Brian F. He has some fun fighting game clips. Check him out. I'm confused. Is he playing or is this a tutor? Oh, he's watching a player who's an absolute
still
crackhead and commentating
maintain
on
a
it.
smile and
My grief
a
is
chipper
more
mood.
defined.
You
Okay,
are a
yes,
better
it is.
human
Fucking
than
90%
99.9%
of the player base
planet.
is more
You
defined
are
than
a
this.
saint. This to me is like the epitome of like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
This is actually
so this. I think this was the clip that sold it for
This
me.
is
Where it
actual
ended in the
lunatic
3 hits of the Larry into the DI. But I just wanted to highlight this. Unagi's hamsters clips have been going around on Twitter a little bit, so I wanted to do a little bit of digging. So shout outs to Unagi Hamster going on to the CFN NA Rumi.
No, Unagi Hamster, you are a menace. I'm making my own statement right here, right now. Unagi Hamster, you are a fucking menace. You need to be stopped, please, dear God. If I see you online, if GG take the W, I'm backing out. I cannot take the mental damage that you would do to me.
Inspiring gameplay. I hope to never cross paths with you in this game, because I don't know if my sanity could take it.
Ever.
So anyways, just wanted to show off those gameplay clips.
He said the exact same
hopefully
shit
you guys
I
don't
said.
have this much fun in ranked. Be nice. Be nice to your opponents.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was your actual menace to society. I'm pretty sure in real life you're probably a psychopath. I mean, it takes one to know one, and that's you see. But at least I'm like a fun psychopath. Like I'll stalk you, kidnap you, and keep you in my basement. This man will just do mental damage to you. That's it.
Fadzoli caught Stockholm syndrome.
Fad, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Fought a Jamie player that was playing. Okay, all Jamie players play like this. Okay, I'm saying it right now. I have been on this business since the game started. All you Jamie players are absolute grade A crackhead degenerates, and you play like this. Okay, you guys play like you're trying to emulate Jamie in real life. You're fucking 10 bottles deep of the Jack Daniels and don't know what the fuck you're doing. Sent a clip to Vex. Vex told me that he had this dude blocked like a minute ago. Yeah, okay, because you should just block every Jamie player you go against, alright? Moving on. I didn't even play Street Fighter, and that fucking shit tilted me. Whew. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Official trailer. Okay, what's this? Oh wow, I'm tired. Watching that video depleted what little energy I have left. Holy shit.
Hey!
Are those piss tubes?
Isn't a robbery? I am from the future! And all of this goes horribly wrong.
Alright,
I come from a
I'm
future
intrigued.
which is totally,
Also, it's way too loud, sorry.
And I'm here to set it right. Are any of you even listening to me? You look homeless, bro. Fuck you two. I come from a nightmare apocalypse. This is the height of fucking fashion.
I didn't think I'd be about this, but I'm here.
AI? Isn't that a thing already? It gets a lot worse, honey.
Who's joining me? Who's ready to save the future? The revolution begins tonight!
What percentage of the population do you think?
Good luck, have fun, don't die.
Excuse me?
What percentage of the population do you think would understand what good luck, have fun? If we just hit like random members on the street with the GLHF, how many people do you think are gamers out there?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You're in for a really weird night.
What would that be? GLHF DD. Okay. Cool. Looks like fun. Movie looks fun as fuck. It does. I didn't think I was gonna be about it, but I'm about it. Immediately gripped. It's the guy from Ant-Man. Not gonna lie to you, chat. I might get jumped on the street for saying this, but I don't usually like Michael Pena. I kind of find him annoying, but we'll see. Timothy Chalamet in his serial killer getup. What's this? Him and Aquafina. Although I hate Aquafina more, and I don't know why. I think that's just I'm actually just a hater. But anything Aquafina is in just ruins it for me. Like the Ladies Kung Fu Panda movie, I like the plot. I like the fact that he was like getting an apprentice and redeeming another person. But then Aquafina was the voice, and it just ruined it for me.
Let me ask you something.
So he's got to be a serial killer, right? He can't look like that.
Not yet.
Do you have a job?
No.
Oh, okay. He's a table tennis player. All right. So the two options were either he's a serial killer or a table tennis player.
How do you live?
Well, I live with the confidence if I believe in myself, the money will follow.
And what do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work
That
out?
doesn't even enter my consciousness.
Maybe it should.
Everything in my life's falling apart, but I'm gonna figure it out.
If you need any help, I could help you.
You want to go hustling again?
Put your money where your mouth is.
176, 177, 178.
Gritty, serious movie about ping pong. Why am I immediately down?
You're not gonna have to. Because I'm gonna step up.
Step up.
I'm gonna step up in a way you can't even imagine.
Marty, I'm gonna make you an offer.
I gotta do it completely on my own.
It's every man for himself where I come from. That's just how I grew up.
Hey, what are you doing?
I don't think you understand the stakes here.
You find that funny?
I get nervous laughter sometimes.
Are my eyes broke or is that Miles, baby?
Thank you so much. You're my pop. We believe in you.
Hey, I'll rip that unibrow right off his forehead! You wanna get physical? Like an ape?
Those are friends.
Come on, he's right here!
Have you ever thought about what you're doing to me?
This can't help but have like a funny undertone because it's about ping pong, right? And am I a child?
And it's only a matter of time before I'm staring at you from the cover of a Wheaties box.
You think it's that simple?
Yeah, I do.
Odds on, clearly you've never indulged in professional ping pong, all right? Because it's only ruler caliber. Fuck. I mumbled and then stuttered. Well, this isn't really helping me convincing you, but only people with absolute kingly auras can participate. Right? Where else was that guy from? Okay, well that wasn't in that movie roundup, but ping pong movie. Thoughts? Okay, next up, Game Award nominees. Oh. We're gonna go look at the Game Awards. Should we watch the video? I guess we'll watch the video and I won't give I'll give my thoughts on all the nominees and the choices when we actually go look at them. Mainly because I want to see Jeff. It's gonna be Jeff, right?
Hello, everybody. It's Jeff.
If it's not
Keighley,
Jeff, we're
and the
leaving.
Game
Oh,
Awards
that's my
season
guy.
is officially here, leading up to our live show streaming everywhere on Thursday, December.
Okay, quick predictions before we see this. How many categories is Expedition 33 winning? And I know what you're thinking. Kara, these are just the nominees. They're not announcing the winners. You're silly, Jack. Any nomination that Expedition 33 gets, they're winning that category. So how many is it going to be, do you think? Any nomination they get is basically a win. I can see music, game of the year, obviously. What other? Like voice acting, story. I'm gonna lowball it. I'm gonna say there's gotta be like at least 6. A shit ton. Bro, it's like 12 to 13. Damn. I knew I lowballed that shit. Okay, let's see.
December 11th. Welcome to our 2025 Global Nomination and
Fuck. Okay, sorry. I think I just coughed off one of my lungs. Okay.
announcement special. Every year, we come together as a community to celebrate and, of course, debate the absolute best in video games. And, of course, also get a look at what's next from our industry's most talented creators. This year, there have been so many incredible games created and updated, but only a handful have the honor of being selected as nominees for the Game Awards by our global voting jury. Who's in the running? Well,
don't die
to
on
find
us.
out. We reveal this year's nominees
I
across
might.
all the categories, and you can help select the winners by voting.
I don't think I've ever been sick this much in this short a time
All right,
span.
should we do it? Here's the first category. For best performance, the nominees are
Last of Us 2. Okay. I actually am just a Last of Us 2 hater. Yeah, I don't like that game. I don't want to say it was overhyped. Actually, yes, I do. I think it's a good game and definitely deserving of like the awards it got, but I think it got too many. Okay, I do think it's overhyped, but I do think it's a good game, just not like the absolute fucking second coming of Jesus that was hailed as.
then star
Moving on.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Best. We're starting with best
Charlie
performance.
Cox for Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
just immediately two nominees for the same game in the same category. Is that allowed? I thought it was only one game per category, or one nomination for the category. Also, I didn't know it was Charlie Cox. Oh my god, it was.
3. Erika Ishii for Ghost of Yote. Jennifer English for Claire
Okay.
Obscure Expedition 33.
You guys, this is hilarious.
Konatsu Kato for Silent Hill F.
You know, it makes sense. The only way I could fathom Expedition 33 losing in a category is if Expedition 33 won that category. You know what I mean? The only reason Expedition 33 loses a category is because it won the same category but with a different nomination.
And Troy Baker for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. For Best Ongoing Game, the nominees are
The only way
Final
this shit
Fantasy
doesn't sweep is they need to give a
Fortnite,
freebie.
Hell
They need to give a freebie. They can't give every single one to Expedition. So somewhere, someplace, they're just gonna have to give a gimme.
Divers 2, Marvel
Best
Rivals,
Ongoing.
and No Man's Sky.
Ew. Okay. Okay, like I said I wasn't gonna give my commentary until we actually go
For
to the
Best
Game
Ongoing
Awards
Game,
site.
The
So I'll
nominees
hold
are
back on.
Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite,
Best
Helldivers
ongoing game
2,
seems like kind of a
Marvel
oof,
Rivals,
though.
and No Man's Sky. For Best Mobile Game, the nominees are Destiny Rising, Persona 5 The Phantom X,
Okay.
Sonic Rumble,
Okay.
Uma Masume Pretty
Okay.
Derby, and
Oh, that
Wuthering
come on.
Waves.
It's not even a fucking choice.
This year's
That's not
nominees
even
for
a
Best
choice.
Art Direction are Claire Obscure
That's not even a choice.
Expedition 33, Death Stranding
Jesus
2
Christ.
On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong.
Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? It actually sucks for the rest of these games. Because I've said this before. Any other year, if any one of these other games were in contention, it would be a near blowout. Hades 2, Hollow Knight. Just if any of these games were in any other year against like weaker competition, it would be an absolute blowout. the fact that they have to get stacked against Expedition 33, because in terms of art direction, like fucking all of these have stunning art direction. Even the weakest one, which I think is Death Stranding.
Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight.
All of those have stunning art direction, but you have to give it to Expedition 33. There's no way. There's no way.
Song. For best score in music, leveled up by Spotify, the nominees are.
Oh my god. Is this even a competition?
Darren Korb for Hades 2. Lorian Testar for
Dude.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Toma
What are we
Otoa
supposed to
for
do?
Ghost of Yote. And Woodkid and Ludwig Forsell for Death Stranding.
Okay, so far everything Expedition 33 has been nominated so far. I can't. They're gonna have to give a gimme to one of these other games at some category. But every category so far that's been nominated in, they just can't lose that one, or else it'd be a robbery.
2 on the beach. The best audio design nominees are Battlefield 6.
Okay, maybe this.
Claire Obscure Expedition
Maybe this.
33,
Maybe we can lose this.
Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Ghost of Yote.
I can see Battlefield winning
Silent
this,
Hill
actually.
Best adaptation.
They had to throw a
added to
bone.
the Game Awards in 2022 to recognize an outstanding show, movie, or other creative work inspired by and based on an established video game world. Here are this year's nominees for
What was
best
released this
adaptation.
year?
A Minecraft movie.
Adaptations.
Devil May Cry.
Oh my
Splinter
god,
Cell
stop.
Deathwatch, The Last of Us Season 2, and Until Dawn. For best
Okay, I said I would save my
outstanding
opinions.
nominees are Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death
Jesus
Stranding
Christ.
2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F. Best Community Support celebrates game developers who continually and transparently engage, support, and respond to their players. This year's nominee.
The obvious answer for this one would be Helldivers, but honestly, I think Helldivers engages with their community too much. But what else is nominated?
Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14,
Okay.
Fortnite, Helldivers
Okay.
2, and No Man's Sky. Your nominees for Games for Impact are Consume,
Jesus!
Despelote, Lost Records Bloom & Rage, South of Midnight, and Wonderstop. In the category of Best Multiplayer,
Okay, that was a different category than I thought it was. I thought it just meant like Impact in
Ark
general.
Raiders, Battlefield 6,
That's
Elden Ring
winning.
Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction. Best Independent.
Ooh, the Arc Raiders should win, but Split Fiction was the kind of game category that I love, which is just video game as video games. And also, it was a throwback to like the couch co-op nostalgia. I wouldn't mind a Split Fiction one just because of like the actual joy that game is, but Arc Raiders should win
Celebrates
that.
games with a high degree of risk.
I need to save my commentary for the
produced
actual
outside
thing.
the traditional publisher system. Those nominees are Absolem, Ball Pit, Blueprints, Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Oh, you oh my god. I forgot this was an indie game. I'm so sorry. Why even bother putting your names into the fucking
Hades 2
into the
and
ring?
Hollow Knight Silk Song. Best debut indie game recognizes a development team that hasn't won a game award before. In fact, these teams published their
Oh my
first
God,
game
it's
this
just-
year. The nominees
Expedition
are
also.
Blueprints, Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
I heard Blueprints was great. I
Despelote,
should play that.
Dispatch, and Megabot.
No, dude. This is actually tragic. You can say it's a good thing that we got so many good games this year, which clearly we've been eating good. Clearly the game industry is booming and not stagnant and dying. But I actually feel bad. These are some great games that in any other year would be absolute blowouts in some of the fucking lukewarm competition. Why is this year so stacked? And I'm not sad that some of these are gonna win over the others. I'm sad that most of these are gonna lose to Expedition. Because I'm like 100% confident they are. Bro, this isn't even fair. Hi, Emmy. Welcome. Yeah, this is like kind of depressing. Dispatch might win debut indie due to the recency. Maybe. And the only reason I say that, only reason I say this, and I've been saying this since the beginning, the only reason I would see some of these win is because they have to just give a gimme to something else. It can't just be Expedition 33 the whole time. This is one of them I can see giving a gimme to something else, but Expedition should obviously win this one too.
For best VR AR game,
Orphans
the
being
nominees are
trapped
The
in the
recency
basement
bias
of
the
the
same could be a thing.
Incursion, Arcan Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's
Uh,
Deadpool VR,
Orphan, thank you.
and The Midnight Walk. For
VR
content
AR
creator of the
game? I haven't
year,
played any of
the
those.
nominees are Pedro, Kai Sanat, Moist Critical, Sakura Miko, and The Burnt Peanut. Part of the Game Awards is
Jesus
looking
Christ.
forward to what's next, and don't worry, we'll have lots of games to announce for you on December 11th. But what's the most anticipated upcoming game?
Sonar,
Here are the
that's
nominees
that's
based
one of my
currently
favorite
announced
characters from the
titles.
hit game Dispatch.
007 First Light, Grand Theft Auto 6,
Okay. No, that's not even. Is this even a competition? I'm not even like that big of a Grand Theft Auto enjoyer, and I know the hype eclipses everything
Marvel's
else.
Wolverine, Resident Evil
That's not even
Requiem,
close.
and The Witcher
It's
4.
not even close. I'm voting for The Witcher 4 because I'm the biggest fangirl you'll ever meet. But
The
Grand
best
Theft Auto is winning
action-adventure
that.
game nominees are Death Stranding
I need to
2
stop saying this
on
shit
the
because we're gonna
Beach,
review this
Ghost
later.
of Yote, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Indiana Jones and
Uh-huh.
the Great
Just-
Circle,
come
and
on, where is
Split
it?
Fiction. For best role-playing
Does
game,
it not
the
count as an
selected
action? I guess.
Avowed, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2. In the category
No,
of Best
that's-
Fighting Game,
no.
the nominees are
Okay.
2XKO,
Give it to me.
Capcom Fighting Collection
That's
2,
not winning.
Fatal Fury City
Nope.
of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy
Maybe.
Collection, and
No.
Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage. The nominees for
I forgot I was only counting games from this
Best
year.
action game
Well, we'll look
are
at it again later.
Battlefield 6,
It might be
the
2KO
Dark
actually.
Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Innovation and accessibility celebrates games that are making our industry available and enjoyable to more people. The nominees for innovation and accessibility are Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall,
For what? If for what? What did they do?
Doom
what did
the
they
Dark
do?
Ages, EA Sports FC 26, and South of Midnight. Next up, Best Family
Okay.
Game. The nominees are Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego
That's probably gonna win.
Voyagers, Mario Kart World,
A lot of
Sonic
Lego.
Racing Cross Worlds, and Split Fiction.
Ooh, I've heard a lot of good stuff about. I want Split Fiction to win, but I think it's either going to the Sonic game because I've been hearing a lot of good things about that, or what I think the front runner is.
Best Sim
Donkey Kong
strategy
Country.
game nominees are The Alters, Final Fantasy Tactics, Evilise Chronicles, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's Civilization 7, Tempest Rising,
Oh, I forgot
and
Civ
Two
came
Point
out.
Museum. These games are nominated for Best Sports Racing Game. EA Sports FC
Okay.
26,
The category I
F1
care about the
25,
most.
Mario Kart World, Rematch, and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Now the
Rematch has
nominees
to
in our
win that one,
three
right?
esports categories, starting with Best Esports Game. The nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant. The nominees for Best Esports Athlete are Rock,
Bang bang.
Jovi, Forsaken, Kakaru, Mena RD, and Zywoo. And for Best Esports Team,
I want my boy
our
Kakaru
Special
to win. He's
Esports
not gonna win,
Committee
is he?
nominated these teams: Gen G League of Legends, NRG Valorant, Team Falcons Dota 2, Team Liquid PH Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Team Vitality
Stop saying the
Counter-Strike 2.
bang bang part.
Okay, we're almost done, but there are still two very important categories to go. First, Best Game Direction recognizes outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. The nominees are Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Split Fiction.
Out of all the favorites that have been showing up, I think Death Stranding 2. I haven't played it, so maybe this is just bias. But from what I've seen, I think Death Stranding 2 is the weakest.
And now it's the big one. GOTY, Game of the Year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute
Jeff?
best experience to players across all creative and technical fields. For this year's awards, our global TGA jury
Just leave Clair Obscur to the last one. Like, we all know that's happening. Don't announce it first. Just say all the ones that are gonna lose
selected the
first.
following 6 games as the nominees for Game of the Year.
Just give me the 5 losers.
Clair Obscur, Expedition 33 from Sandfall Interactive.
Yeah, and the rest of the losers?
On the Beach from Kojima Productions.
Hades. So it's gonna be Silksong. It's gonna be Hades 2, Silksong. Kingdom Come Deliverance. How many are there? 6. So it's going to be Claire, Death Stranding 2, Silksong, Hades 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance, and then I'm missing 1. What else would it be? Donkey Kong? How's everyone doing tonight? See, we're through the December filler content for this year's game announcement. Kakudu, I want him to win. He's not going to win, is he? If 33 doesn't win, I'd be very surprised. If 33 doesn't win, the gaming industry is actually a bunch of frauds. Silent Hill F? Ooh, you think it's Silent Hill F? I think it's Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong Bonanza from Nintendo.
I knew it. Am I not a gamer? Am I not a no-life gamer,
Hades
though?
2
Really,
from
truly?
Supergiant Games.
Hades 2.
Hollow
Kingdom Come
Knight
Deliverance.
Silksong from Team Cherry.
Hollow Knight.
And Kingdom
Last
Come
one.
Deliverance 2.
I'm
from
such a
Warhorse
no-life
Studios.
loser.
There you have
I
it,
am such
your
a no-life
nominees for
loser.
Game of the Year. And now that those are official, you can anticipate Lauren Bell from the Game Awards Orchestra playing their themes as part of our musical salute to the nominees live on December.
Okay, I have a lot to say about all those categories, but we're going to leave that to the end when we review the actual stuff and do voting. Let's move on. I'll end by saying, realistically, out of all the categories Clair Obscur was being nominated for, realistically, I can see them only losing 2. And that's not 2 that they should lose. That's just 2 that they could lose because, you know, you have to give me a gimme to some of those other people. Any other category that I was nominated, other than the 2 I'm thinking of, I think would just be actual robbery. Like, I don't think you could make them lose that one because it would just be seen as an actual fucking robbery. That's my share. That's right. Okay, next up. This is the Hive Scum trailer, mid trailer, but the class description seems super duper fun. Hive Scum. Scum. Let's see. Fat shark.
Kill him.
Also, I like how we went from the previous actual elite soldier among the Imperium to actual Hive World scum degenerate. Really jumping around. That's why you don't run at people with guns. Damn, you were right. That was a mid-trailer. They delayed it because they had to censor the drug use. Really? I feel like if we're in the Warhammer context, surely we've gone further than the drugs anyways. Okay, cool. Moving on. What's this? Things I wish I knew sooner. Don't go to HomeSense during the Black Friday week. Where winds meet.
Dive into some rapid fire tips for the things I wish I knew sooner and where winds meet. This is a massive, seamless, open world game.
Still haven't gone back to where winds meet.
But with so many options and
Maybe
so many directions
dying,
that you can go, it can lead you to feel like you're not sure what to focus on first. So let's start with some tips that are going to make
What do you think the chat's saying in the world? Hi. Need a heal? Let me know. I'll invite you. Oh, look at that. It's just wholesome shit happening.
A lot more efficient for you. And of course, these are going to make sure you're not missing any massive power spikes because this game definitely has loads of ways to.
Did you ever find out what the trailer? No, I didn't. So 100%, I'm 100% sure that is just a unique song made for the game. Because if it wasn't, if it was an actual licensed song from something else, I would have been able to find it by now. But I have not been able to find it. Also, I'm 100% sure it's just something. It's something unique that they made out and sent out to a bunch of vocalists. Because I've heard multiple trailers at this point. YouTube's throwing them at me with different vocalists singing the song. So, yeah, I don't know. Pretty sure I saw something about birthing when I plugged into the online for the first what? Huh? I've been getting them too. I know the song's actually fucking absolute gas. I want to find it.
And a massive shout out to Everstone Studios for sponsoring this video. If for some reason
this
you
is
aren't
15,
playing this game,
you know what? It's fine. If there was ever a time for a long end of the week roundup and long videos, it'd be now, since I'm literally doing nothing else and they're gonna go die. I actually have a relatively short roundup.
You can click the link in the description to play it right now for free. Now, Where Winds Meet does have dungeons, so if we open up the map here and you see, for instance, Gleaming Abyss, this is a dungeon that you'll have to do as part of the campaign, and you can do these with other people, but you can also very easily solo them if you'd rather. Just be aware of the fact that if you're not the leader of your party, you will not get credit for completing this quest for your campaign, and you'll have to do it all over again. You can also run it again after that to get extra rewards and extra materials, which you will need for upgrading your items. So it's not the worst thing in the world if you have to run it more than once, because you do get double the rewards that way. And be on the lookout for injuries. You'll see them up here in the top with this red icon, and then if you click on them and go down in the menu, you see it says self-heal possible. That means it's possible that if you just leave it alone, it'll heal itself. You'll get this for sprains, mild poison afflictions, but it's also possible it fails and goes down to the next level, which is also possible to self-heal. But if it fails there, then you're going to have to either go see a doctor or hire another player to come and remove that illness from you. If you keep the illness, you can see the debuff that it's putting on you right here.
Pretty neat, actually.
Now, while you're playing this game, one of the first things that you're going to have to conquer is the menu system. And one of the most important areas in the menu system is going to be the develop tab.
Although
right
today's going to be a short green up. Also, chat, now that, everyone's here, if you didn't catch it earlier, this stream's going to be relatively short. I'm sorry. I am once again sick. My immune system has failed me. Or I have failed my immune system. Either way you can look at it, honestly. So, we're just going to be doing the end of the week roundup, checking out the Game Awards, and I'm unfortunately going to have to call it there because I need to go die again.
That means there's something in here that
I've been asleep for like 16 hours straight. Which is kind of depressing, but I'm probably going to knock out again after stream.
Upgraded. The first one here is the martial arts section. So you can equip 2 martial arts at a time. Right now I've got the sword and the fan. I love the fan. I highly recommend it if you're not sure what to do. You can use this to heal yourself anytime you're in battle, and it's incredibly powerful. But the most important thing to know here is that these can be leveled up, and they can go as high as your level. So right now I'm level 40, so I can level these up to level 40. When I get to level 41, I'll be able to bump them both up to level 41. And if you come in here, you'll notice you have the option to upgrade, or you have the option to break through. Right now, I only have the option to break through. And right here, it'll tell you what you need to do to break through. Right now, I'm time gated. It says I'm not going to be able to unlock tier 5 for 2 days, which means I have plenty of time to head back and explore the massive world that I definitely have a lot to find.
And I just invested time into
how important it is
the other
to be
Zero
thorough
game,
with
which
your
I'm actually
exploration in this
enjoying a
world
lot.
and why.
I
So
still
that covers your
haven't
martial
got back to grinding ZZ.
What about your gear? When it comes to your gear, you can click down here on enhance, and there's something really useful in here. So you'll notice again, green arrows means we can enhance, and then over here on the right, it tells us what materials are needed to enhance. But let's say we come over here to this helmet, and it's not giving me the option to upgrade it. Well, why not? It says that I only have 3 of these, but I need 5. Coarse fur, and then this menu system is absolutely fantastic. So what you can do here is click on it, and it tells you how to obtain, and you can either buy them at vendors,
I have
and if
other
you
things
click
that
on
are
that, it
taking my
tells you
attention.
where that vendor is that you
Like
can buy
dying.
it, but you don't need to do that. Instead, what you can
Like,
do
can't get
is
well
click on it
soon.
and click on
Who's gonna
Hunt
stop me
Giant
from
Elk.
going insane?
You
If you
just come to
know,
this area.
I'll try
and
to
you kill
get
some
better
elk.
for
When you kill
for
them,
just
they're
that.
going to drop that item for you.
I'll make sure
So if you
y'all
ever see that
aren't
you're short on
the
materials to
same silent
upgrade
without
your
me.
armor or your weapons or any of your items, then just
those
click on them
sentences,
and it tells you
don't
exactly
feel
where
bad
to
about
go,
it.
and you can knock that out
Get your
real
rest.
quick so that none of
Body
your gear
knows
is falling
best.
way behind in enhancement levels. The
Mother-
next section we have
no,
here
I'm
is
sorry.
talents. As you're playing the game and going through the story, you're
That
going to
means
be
sleeping
getting
the whole
a
day,
lot of
then
talent
simply
points, which are
sleep,
going to
yeah.
allow you to work your way through this
Well,
system.
unfortunate
As you
part
can see
is
here,
what
I've
it
got
is.
8 talent points to spend, so I can come back here and drop them into
Weird-
different things. It says I
weird what
can't
being
keep going
sick
to the
does to
right
you.
yet because
This entire time
my
I've been
solo
sick,
mode needs
like,
to
I've been
reach level
craving
5. Right now,
sour
that's
shit,
time gated for me.
so I've
It's
just
not
been
letting
drinking,
me
like,
reach level
lemonade.
5 yet. So that means if I want to, I can come back here and pick up some of these ones.
I
Some
don't-
of the most
I don't know
useful
why,
ones in here are going to be your
but you
mystic
just-
skill
you crave
slots.
weird
This is
shit
where
when
you'll be
you're
able
sick.
to unlock those. So right now you can see my character has in the bottom right the 4 mystic slots equipped, and if we hold down Alt, we can see 2 more abilities with the other slots remaining to be unlocked. Now you may notice that my map is just about fully explored, right? We can see just about every region, but we can't see this region over here. Now the reason we can't see this is because we haven't
you get
gone
well
and touched
soon,
this
Care. Being sick
Wayfarer
sucks.
landmark
Yeah,
yet. So
thanks
if
for all the
you
well
see an area
wishes,
of the map
chat.
that you haven't
Sorry, I've
revealed
been out
yet,
of it
you
for,
can
like, the
run
last 2
straight to
weeks.
that Wayfarer mark and it will
Sure it
reveal
gets
you.
annoying
Now
hearing
some of
you
these
complain about
areas
being
are going to
sick.
be level locked. So
Hopefully,
if you're
I
not
get
high
better
enough level,
soon and
it's
stay
not going to
better
let you
this
go
time.
in there yet. But once you're able to, go touch the Wayfarer landmark and it's going to reveal all of the teleport locations to you, as well as a bunch of other locations when you zoom in on the map so that you can knock
This is a
those
YouTube
things out.
reaction
Now the
stream.
map
Let's be
does
real,
show
every
you a
enemy
lot
we've
of the
found is
various
basically
different
that.
activities that you can do in this game, and there's a reason for
Okay,
every
this is honestly something I'll probably just watch by myself, but in terms of stuff right now, I don't want to bore you guys. So let's move up. Move up. Care. Jesus H. Christ. Tides of Annihilation. Mirror combat gameplay. Mirror combat gameplay. What does that mean? Nah, I was enjoying it. You can enjoy these fucking nuts, pussy. Sorry. That's not me talking. That's the sickness talking. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get through it a
one
bit.
of these. Every one of them is giving you an item, a material, something that you're going to be able to use to either progress the fly around this zone, literally fly around this zone. The way you unlock that is by progressing your completion in this zone. So as you're
Let me play through this
completing
game. I
all
think I'm
of
gonna
these optional
mainly use
activities,
spear
grabbing teleport posts,
and either
grabbing
a single
all of these
sword or dual
items in
sword.
the zone, opening chests, every
Yeah,
one of
she
those is
got you, I'm
progressing
sorry.
you in your journal here.
I'm
So if
sorry.
you click on your journal and
Look,
you've
I'm not
got
myself
this
right now.
zone right here, right?
I'm a better
the one that
version of
we're
myself.
in,
Okay, I'm an
and if we
evolved
click
version
this,
of
it tells
myself.
us our progress
Sickness is the
in this
gateway
zone
to
and what we're
evolution.
unlocking along the way. So to tie that back into the mobility ability and the ability to walk on walls,
really
and
hot in my
fly
room.
through the zone, you have to get
Low-key think I had like a quick bout of COVID because like all the symptoms I had when I had COVID the last time I have now. I was like really hot, and then I flipped between being really hot and really cold, and all my joints hurt and all my holes hurt.
to a certain level. So
So
at
I pray to God
level
it's
4
not
here,
the
you
vid.
can see
Although I'm
we
feeling
get this
slightly
item,
better
the Afterglow
now, at
Pendant.
least.
Equipping it allows free use of the Grand Lightness skill and Wall Stride in
Care, don't be a
this
child.
zone.
Don't comment
so
on the
this is
Afterglow
something you have to
Pendant. Don't
unlock
comment on the
in
Afterglow
each
Pendant. Don't be a
zone.
child.
Boom, you now own that mount. It's going to show up here. So you go to your appearance
I don't know,
menu,
horse-
and
horse
you go
is
to
big.
mounts, and the name is a little bit deceiving because these are not just cosmetic. These mounts actually have stats. So it's more than just appearance. As you can see here, I have 4 different mounts so that we can see the different stats that they have. This one has high speed and
Love you
surging
too, dude.
vitality.
I'm sorry.
This one
I
has
didn't mean that.
lightness, water affinity,
Let's
and
drink.
energy. This one right here has lightness, vitality,
I love
surging
having a
vitality,
horse
high
with water
speed,
affinity.
and water affinity, right? So each one that I've found and unlocked has different stats. And over
When
here it gives
can-
you a
when
rating.
can
so this
my
one's rated
Ogluti get water
54,
affinity?
this
I guess
one's rated
that's-
32, and this one's rated
I guess that's
18.
wet
So
weather
what you can
is
do with
water
these
affinity,
is
now that I
if
think
you
about it.
decide, hey, this mount it's only rated 18, it's taking up one of my mount slots. You can come in here to mount management and you can sell it. So you click sell and it tells you where you can go and you can sell that mount. Just one more way to make money, and it's one way to get rid of those extra mounts that you don't need anymore. Now, as I mentioned, the map tells you where the major events are and the major points of interest are, but there's a ton of minor points of interest in this game that you're only going to see by looking at your mini map. So right here you can see there's a butterfly over there, and if you run over to
That's
this,
exactly
there's
what I
usually
meant,
a
and
very,
definitely
very
not
quick puzzle
the
for you
delirium
to
of
solve.
nonsense
So
I
we
was
walk right up to
thinking
that.
before.
So if you see a stack of objects, a stack of stones or something like that, there's something in there, right? it's going to be one of these guys. It's a
Yeah.
little cricket. You
Thanks
grab
for telling me
that. That
basic
is
game
called
knowledge,
an
sir.
oddity.
Sorry.
Now, there's a variety of different mini
Sorry.
puzzles at each of these butterflies, but they're all going to give you oddities, and you're going to want using your oddities. All right. So because some of your
I know about the homeless man who will
so getting all
give
three of
me
those notes will
martial
get you
arts for
270
panties or
vitality.
whatever.
Aside from that, there's a tactic. When you see animals, feel free to go ahead, kill them.
Murder them? He hesitated. I heard it in his voice. He felt bad. First of all, if you're not a psychopath and just killing random animals, and not even just for the stuff they give you, just because you're a psychopath and you're not. If you see something moving, you just try to kill it. That's game logic 101.
And loot them, right? And that's going to give you that coarse fur or whatever that material is that you're going to need to upgrade your gear later. So if you haven't killed that animal a few times yet, it's never a bad idea to do so to make sure you have those materials
God, that
when
you're
it comes
wrong
time
a bit.
to go to your gear section
swear to God,
and
I've been
upgrade it.
Look, have I not been proving to God that
we've
I'm
got
the wrong
fur
bitch?
that we need, and we can
I swear I
enhance
have.
the helmet.
What more do I
right?
need to do?
So we'd rinse and repeat. We've got the bear pelt. We click on that and we say, hey, where is that at?
It's
over
one of your
here.
other
We can
little
buy
hoes,
this
okay?
guy,
It's not
or
me.
we can hunt a giant bear. There, easy. And one of the things to know about the bears is anytime you're fighting one of the bears in this game, there's likely a large pile of rocks for you to throw them into. We throw them into the pile of rocks. There's going to be a chest behind it that you can open.
Basic gamer
I can
knowledge
think of
right now.
probably
What am I gonna do?
half
I'm
dozen
not gonna
different
Tai
fights
Chi
I've
throw a
done
bear into
already in
some
the game
rocks?
where I was
What am I,
throwing
a
bears
fool?
into rocks.
What am
You're
I, a
gonna click them.
simpleton?
By finding the item you need to comprehend it, right? We can now, boom, we've unlocked this. We can now equip it, but you can then upgrade them. You can break through. So if I wanted to break through this one, we'd come here to the breakthrough after clicking on it, and it says we need 10 of these materials. Now, if you've been playing this game for a while, it's going to say you have 0. However, you don't actually have 0. It says in your inventory, inner way note chest. I have 12 of these.
If it moves,
so if
kill
you
it.
click on that,
If it breathes,
it takes you
kill
to your
it. If it
inventory
purrs,
where you have
Pepsi,
12
kill
of
it.
those
See,
chests,
Crim's
which you
got
can then open, and it's going to give you a bunch of these notes that you can learn. And if you want to save yourself some time from this screen right
I pray
here,
daily
you'll
that
notice
one
down
of
here
those
it says
Pepsi
quick
commercials
enhance.
happens
You
to
can
me,
just hit
and they walk up to me and they're like,
and
blind
you can
case has
confirm
these two
enhancement
glasses.
here if you'd like to.
And then
And
they're
it's gonna
gonna,
just
now I'm
automatically
supposed to be like,
upgrade
oh,
the
this
things
one
that it
tastes the
can.
best. I'm like, that
However,
one's the
you know,
Pepsi.
the downside of that is you
I
don't have as much
praying-
control over what
I'm just
order
praying
you're upgrading
daily.
things
I'm
in.
praying
So just
daily
be aware
that
of
that happens to me so I can
Another
throw the
really
fucking
quick tip
glass
that
on
I
the
feel
floor
like I
and be like,
didn't
get that
realize
fucking
for way
trash out
too
of my
long
face.
is when you're in combat using your abilities, right?
Oh, it's
you
not
can
making it to the
also
commercial.
hit tab, and that's
wanna
automatically
make
going
a
to switch
statement.
weapons and attack for you. So you don't actually have to fumble around trying to manually scroll that mouse wheel up or down to switch your weapon to the right weapon. Instead, you just hit tab when you're ready to switch weapons, and it's automatically going to switch to that new weapon for you. And in the case of the fan, it pulls out the fan and uses it as an attack that automatically heals you right away. It's just a really efficient way of switching back and forth between the weapons. Now, a lot of times you're going to be trying to solve a puzzle, or there's going to be a butterfly puzzle, something like that, or you're just looking for an item and you know it's somewhere in the vicinity. Pressing
Pepper
V
is
on
better
your keyboard
anyway.
is
You know that's
basically
not
this game's version of pointing out all of the interactable objects or hidden objects. So if we press V, it's going to reveal hidden objects nearby. It's going to show you enemies nearby. If you're completing a puzzle, it'll show you where that item is.
Harmless, defenseless animals
You can run over
nearby
to
that you can
object
choose.
and you can pick it up. Another quick tip is that there's a lot of things in this game that you can use your ground slam for. To ground slam, you just jump or fall and then hit Q and you slam to the ground. Now, one thing this can be used for is breaking through things. So right here, that exposed that cricket in there. Also, you could just slap that one. So it's not necessarily necessary for that particular puzzle. But then there's the ones where you'll see some cracked bricks on the ground. You jump, you slam through them, and that's going to drop you through those bricks and into the hidden chamber below. Also, if you jump off of a really, really high structure or really high cliff, this game does have fall damage that will kill you. So
Next
what
Coke
you want
flavor
to
will
do
be
is
Pepsi,
hit Q
and
as
the
you're
can will
falling,
be
and that's
empty.
going to negate any fall damage no matter how
Yeah, have you
high.
not tried Mexican Coke? I have not. There's this one like taco place I go to, and I saw that they had like the Mexican Coke, and I was like really excited, so I ordered a Coke. But I guess I got racially profiled because they brought me regular Coke, and I was like, oh. I was like, no, I wanted the
You're jumping from. Now, the next tip is when you are fighting enemies, right, and you'll see this pop up. What you want to do is much damage as possible to them before you use F on them, right? And
yeah, I do want to.
You actually have
You
quite
have to
a bit of
specify.
time. So let's
The
say,
other
for example,
guy
this
didn't
guy.
specify, but I guess
low without my poison killing. There we go. Okay, so
you know,
look at that counting down right there. You have lots of time. You can do more combos. You
literally
can do all this
say
kind of
Mexican
stuff.
coconut time. The place is really far.
So now this next one is a really useful little tip that you can use on the map. So
Yeah,
if you
no one
open up your
donate
map
money for
and you come over
Mexican
here, you
I
can
wonder
click
where I
on
can get
these,
some around here.
and then you can filter out things that you're looking for. If you find out
The
that you
difference
need
is
a
that
certain
it's
object
sugarcane,
in this game or a
right?
certain item, you
Flavored?
can almost certainly
Not flavored,
find it
but
in
sweetened.
here. And boom. There you go. So if you're looking for crickets, you can highlight them on the map, and then you can run to the various cricket locations in the game and grab that gatherable. So let's go ahead and set this as our waypoint. Run over
Yeah, it
here
tastes
now.
way better. I mean, I'm just so brainwashed by Coke at this point. I think any kind of deviation, I'm just gonna like
And right
less.
here.
But I'll definitely give it a
There
try.
it is. So whatever it is that you're looking for, you can find it in here. You can set it on the map, and the game will take you right
Order
to
it
that
off
thing.
Amazon.
And
Pick
when
a
it comes to
throne so
swimming,
you
just
can
be
buy
aware
you
of the fact that
snacks.
when you
Oh,
run out
okay.
of stamina, you will drown. But
I'll
while
try
you're
it.
swimming, you can recover your stamina by stopping swimming, let it come on back up, and then start swimming again. And it's not going to take your health away anymore. Eventually,
I
you
don't.
won't
I don't
need
need
to
to
swim.
rag on my boy right now, but he really
because
is
you'll be able to jump on
giving
more.
us
Once you
basic
get
life
your
tips right
mobility
now.
skills unlocked by getting enough zone completion. One more reason to be a completionist in this game. What's the best thing you figured out so far in this game? Be sure to share your favorite tips down in the comments below. Sometimes the best tips are in the comment section thanks to you guys. So be sure to check those out down there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe.
You know what? I did enjoy the video. We're gonna go ahead. We're just gonna give that man a like for his effort. Okay, moving on. Tides of Annihilation. What Tides of Annihilation was that? The British, the Souls-like. Oh wow, loud. Why is it mirror combat gameplay? Oddly specific. This was a Victorian one, right?
Is this a memory from Lamarak's past?
Don't name drop Lamarick, okay? People keep name dropping my boy Lamarick. He had nothing to do with this. Stop
But all
the
his
slander.
knights were dead. Yet
Okay.
Lamarak sends one more.
Lamarick, okay, the Lamarick slander is gone too far. He's an upstanding pillar of our community, and y'all need to stop name dropping him, okay? I've had enough. I've had enough of this Lamarick slander. You should
Tyranno,
admire. That's a hero.
but you're one of the White King's sorceresses. You destroyed the White Lands.
This no context cutscene.
That destruction is in fact salvation.
Skylar's wanted back to being called. I'm sorry, chat. That's just it's a.
You're insane.
You know not of what you speak.
That doesn't look like a mirror. That looks like a sword. Oh, that still looks like a sword.
Lamarak,
Chirone, the ferryman.
she's
Could it be
created
the fairy
another
woman?
folded realm. I can't reach her.
I can't bloody reach her.
Take the spear.
I can't bloody reach her, mate. I can't bloody reach her in this bloody folded realm.
She's human again.
What part of this is mirror gameplay? Mirror combat. Or mirror is a mirror like the realm that they're in? Is that what you call it? Well, so this game looks cool. I can not fucking tell what's going on though. Here is British. It's British. It's giving me it's giving me Woo-Wah flashbacks. A lot of Woo-Wah fights look like this.
Even with your new ally, we end this here.
The combat system looks fun though. You have like several contracted spirits. Oh, you see, I told you the fucking Lamarick slander was uncalled for. You see, he's a good guy. He helps us. I hope the different contracting spirits do more than just like do a single ability. I hope they like change your whole moveset, which looks kind of appealing. Swear on me, Mom. I recommend just you can take up your socks. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, that one. I was lost in that sauce too. You can take up your socks? What does that mean? Hey, but shout out to Manchester. Big ups Manchester. What can I say? England truly is my city. I mean, the game really looks really fucking pretty. But in this day and age, every fucking game looks disgustingly pretty. So the real test of the matter is when we get into that. Okay, that's pretty fucking cool. I mean, the whole mirror, you set your spirit into the mirror world to beat her ass to get into the real world. That was pretty fucking cool. Hold on, look at that. She like dives into the mirror world, you send your spirit over to beat her ass. This is shaping up to be what I kind of wanted FF fucking 16 to be, which is where the different icon aspects, you like morph to the different icon aspects and they change your moveset, which they did in Clive's case, but they only changed like one move, which is why I was saying, hopefully when you change to the different aspects, whatever the fuck they're called, spirits, I don't know. Hopefully it changes your entire moveset and doesn't just give you one unique special, which it kind of looks like it does. God, I was so disappointed in 16. I know Max liked 16 a lot, which may be the first time my opinion has differed with Max. Maybe I need to watch his review again. From what I remember, Max did like 16, but I think it was such a disappointment.
Your loyalty has condemned this man.
Also, what the fuck just happened? Did I get captured? Oh yeah. I have no idea what the fuck's happening, but it all looks really fun.
Has condemned this man.
This got a lot of FF DNA in it, actually. I'm so confused. Wait, I didn't get captured? I was just watching that? What the fuck was I doing just watching that shit? This game looks cool. Is this game gonna be what I wanted FF16 to be? Am I hyping myself up too much? Am I setting myself up for disappointment? Same. I think we're all fucking cool. This game continues to look cool. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint. Is it fucking minging? Kermit, stop. You need help. Max reaction to Ties of Annihilation. Looks kind of unbelievable. That's where I was at too. Like, games nowadays look too good that you really can only tell when they come out. Syriac's Vegeta point. Playing through Vegeta's life, except for its online rights. Alright, what we got? Armatus. Announcement trailer. Xbox partner preview. Announcement trailer.
7 years ago,
Oh,
the
wow.
veil tore open, and the worthy were claimed.
Oh wait, we're in London. Hold on. You can't be showing me the Eiffel Tower, okay? In this day and age, you can't show me the Eiffel Tower unless it's bent backwards.
And the worthy were claimed.
Some big shoes to be filling
We
here.
were left behind. In our desperation, we called to you, warrior.
I don't know.
To stand against the darkness.
Oh, okay. Where the fuck are we? What's this? This is not where I thought we were fucking going. I'm bringing frontier justice to demons. I'm bringing freedom to
You will
demonkind.
forge a path through Paris, long decayed.
Okay, so I'm the Doomslayer.
We must reach the sunless gate.
Period. End of sentence. I was gonna say I'm the Doomslayer.
We will leave
but
this
with guns,
place.
but that's kind of just what the Doomslayer is.
But you return again and again.
I'm the Doomslayer with less of an anger problem.
What are you? Really? And why have you come? Is this our salvation? Or is this the end?
Okay, this game's either gonna bang ridiculously hard or be absolute fucking great aiming. Huh? What Destiny is that? Oh, it's a new Destiny expansion. It makes sense. No vibe. This is Destiny 2 remake. Oh my god, that's a different IP. Oh, you were serious. Funky? This is gonna be either absolute mid or bang ridiculously hard. We'll have to see. Okay, next. What is this? What is this? Someone sent me an ugly bastard Dojin tag? Guys, what are you showing me? Oh, it's a Zenless trailer. It's a Zenless trailer? What? It's fucking Dylan's character teaser? What's happening? Alright, what's happening?
Another round.
Oh, boy.
Right, everyone. It's so damn dark.
Welcome, welcome! We're thrilled to celebrate our grand opening with you. Here's a little gift. Please enjoy.
Grand opening?
What are we doing?
That's right. Welcome
If I
to
didn't know, I would have thought this was an Angel's Illusions trailer. Oh, I forgot we were like money lenders or some shit, right?
Are we having a celebration? Where the heck am I? Whatever.
Your round's already started. Dear customer, are you ready to uncover the truth with me?
Hey! You hear me?
Just one
Yeah, we're throwing bottles at you.
please. Your gift comes only after the truth is revealed. Round one.
Sir, is this our MO? Is how we swindle people out of money?
Amusement park. Most of those trapped
What
were
is
children.
happening?
The number of casualties is
What's
still
with all this nonsense?
Still don't remember anything? What a shame. Let me give you another hint, dear. Daddy,
I don't know what unspeakable sins has he committed.
where are you?
This is getting weird. This is getting weird. I'm concerned.
Let's go there together. The answer is waiting right over there. As of now, the project's lead
Oh god.
contract
Do I stop
a warrant
the...
has been issued across all new Eridu PubSec precincts. Citizens
Oh,
are urged to
Jesus
report
Christ.
this information.
Isn't that me?
Bingo! Next, time to reveal the truth. Come on, pick up the pace.
Okay. Do we embezzle money?
Boss, we can't raise it any further.
Legally distinct logo?
Where'd you hear that? What is this place?
Why? Even after cutting the budget to the bone, if we squeeze a little more, the profits will never stop. They'll just...
Honestly, I appreciate ZZ. I like picturing that the fucking characters in ZZ are out here doing some fucking batshit insane stuff. Like, the Spook Shack girls are off, like, doing, like, stupid little spooky adventures. Meanwhile, this faction is out here fucking vigilante justicing people by fucking bringing them to their worst nightmares and fucking mind-breaking them when they're drunk. All the while, Belle and Wise are just running a video store, you know? I like thinking about the corners of the world in ZZ and all the weird shit that's happening. Somewhere out there, there's a Bangu wrestling a shark. Ellen swimming in the ocean. Fucking Hugo.
I told you
Hugo
from
and
the
Vampire
very
Boy are
start,
fucking
this is the paradise of truth.
getting on the.
What you hear,
Truth
the
stuff.
voices of the dead you buried with your own hands.
So do we kill him? Do we
I
kill him?
forgot to introduce myself. Krampus. Dylan. Judgment complete.
Is her name actually? What's her full name? Okay, well that was. I fucking continued. I have no words. Okay, moving on. More ZZ stuff. Is it Dylan's carry? Oh no, it's. Who's this?
The Qingling blade will only ever be raised towards your
Oh,
enemies.
it's fucking Yin Yang Sword Girl. Fuck, I need to
This
start crying.
sword mirrors my heart.
Oh god, she's some sort of weird.
Yes, Shengguang of Yun
We just keep getting different elements. Oh, she's Akira. Oh, she's also a Yin Kuei? Wait, she has a sword? Wait, she has a fucking sword from the temple? Hold on.
The Qingling blade will only ever be raised towards your enemies. This sword mirrors my heart.
I was wondering where the fuck the sword was. Okay, some big lore. I'm fucking behind. So we've given up on Yutani? Yeah, we have. I'm just giving up. I didn't grind enough. It's fine. I'm saving the guarantee for these girls. I have a guarantee, so I'm getting Dylan, although I don't have a lot of polychrome, but like I said, I'm 10 pulls away from a guaranteed pull with a guaranteed 50-50 draw. So Dylan's not a problem. I do need to start grinding for Yin Yang.
Hey, Summit, feeding your summons.
I thought they were all of the same faction. So is Dylan also Yin Kuei? Or she's part of a different faction, isn't she? Okay, moving on. Zitter, never mind. Somebody sent me a defunct link. Moving on. Whatever was here is not here anymore. Oh, whoops. Some things we found. Arch Raiders. We both put crossplay off for a whole week. We played solo and wrote down our rounds of Arc Raiders. We know the time we played at and all the rounds. Okay. When meeting a player, we both agreed to lower our weapons and tell them we wouldn't so we're all right. Okay, so it's PC and PlayStation. I was gonna say Xbox people shot each other on sight, but that's not a thing. So I'm going to say PC players were chill and PlayStation players shot more often. If it was Xbox, I was gonna say they shot motherfuckers on sight, but we'll see. We'd explained that we were looking for items to upgrade the benches and to just stay relaxed, maybe even team up. All right. My brother plays on PlayStation. Well, I play on PC. My brother has more time to play and played a total of 84 hours, average of 12 rounds a day. He met other players in 79 of them. In total, he met 237. From those 237, he had 42 wishing him luck. 58 lied and shot him in the back. Is that the PlayStation? My brother plays. I told you PlayStation were fucking scum. Console players I knew would be worse. 102 shot on sight. 7 nice ones. Only 7 were nice and extracted? That's fuck. 28 faked, teamed up, and killed them in act. You console players are degenerates. I know this would be way worse on Xbox. PC, I know PC was a fucking safe haven. 51 rounds, average 7 per day, met players in 49 of them. Total 172. Among this 172, 98 players wishing me luck. Yeah. 98 players just fucking off. 7 lied shopping the back. The fucking stark difference is crazy. 47 shot on sight. Honestly, a little more out of 172. What percentage is that? Okay, that's around what I would expect. You know what though? There's no statistic for this, but I want to bet that half of those people that shot you on sight, if you were in solos, if you VoIP them after they shot you and were like, yo, chill, I want to bet that at least a third of them actually would have been like, okay, my bad. 17 nice ones extracted together. I'm surprised there's less people that went along. 3 fake team up killed me in extract. Yeah, you console degenerates, that's crazy. There's a lot more data, but this already shows something. Yeah, that console players are absolute scumbags. My brother on PS5 noticed from the start he gets shot a lot more when crossplay was turned off. And a lot fewer friendly players, a lot less talking, and a whole lot more shooting on site. He felt he needed to shift his playstyle to be more silent and not trust anyone. For me on PC, it was the other way around. More talking, more short team-up moments, and more sharing and trading of needed loot. Crunching the numbers, it turns out that PC players seem to be way more relaxed, helpful, and friendlier than those on PS. You want to know why? It's because console players... It's because it's the matured, sophisticated gamer plays on PC. AKA, it takes a lot more investment and money. It takes a lot more investment and money to build a PC. And you know what doesn't? Consoles. And you know what that means? A lot more kids on consoles. So a lot more hyped up on apple juice. Fucking 11-year-olds coming back with nothing but bloodlust and killing on their mind. We don't have an Xbox. An Xbox data would have been worse. I guarantee you right now. The Xbox data. If COD lobbies have taught me anything, Xbox is accessible. But I'm never playing this game on crossplay against console players ever again. Yeah, that was expected. Not surprised, yeah. We all know fucking console players are basically COD lobby cesspit. And hey, sometimes it's the mood. Sometimes it's the fucking vibe. All right, interesting but expected stats, quite honestly. Check out what I tagged in ship posting. Sure.
Shit. Hey, good shit, boys. That's one less loose end. Boys.
Okay, but shooting people, I don't like that we do this. Because at one point, even though it's super hard to fuck up, at some point, we're gonna fuck up the whole shooting each other in the extract, and someone's actually gonna die. And I'm just gonna be so pissed off. But it's kind of just common etiquette that when you're sure the extract's happening, you just start fucking killing each other. I don't like it. It personally gives me anxiety, but it's just something that happens. Okay, moving on to the Game Awards. Oh, do I have to sign in? I have to make a Game Awards account? Golly gee. What account am I actually making? Am I actually making like a Game Awards account? It's kind of funny. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna end the day off with voting on the Game Awards. We saved our commentary for most of the stuff for here, so we'll get more into depth on how I feel on each category. And chat, you can let me know what you feel about each category, and we'll actually start voting. I don't think I've ever voted for the Game Awards. I think this is gonna be my first time doing it. Where did I put my drink? Let's see. Did you see Bricky lost his sanity going over another shitty COD game? What happened? Huh? You put it in the end of the. Oh no, it's in chip posting. Black Ops 7 is a failure to be celebrated. Like everyone's still invested in COD. How do you function? We did last year, had a notebook ready for bets. I know we did bets, but did I vote last year? I think we just looked at the categories and I was betting on who would win. We should have bets again this year. We should have bets this year and we'll actually put like subs on it. What should we actually legitimately bet on this year? I feel like, but then again, if we bet on this year, it's a little too obvious. Some categories. Oh dear, gotta get the notebook out again. We'll have our general predictions, but we shouldn't bet on those because some of those are like way too easy. So what's something that will actually be fun to bet on? Okay, how about we can either bet on which category Claire Obscure loses or how many categories Claire Obscure wins. Because if we bet on individual winnings, it's just too obvious. Claire Obscure is going to win majority of the stuff. And that won't be fun. So we either bet on which category Claire Obscure loses, because it loses one for sure. There's no way it clean sweeps. Or we either vote on how many it does win. What do you think, Kat? Do we really want to bet on this one? Yeah, I know it's kind of rigged, but I think those would be fun. I say how many it does win. Okay. Okay, let's go through this. Well, I'll put a poll in the Discord later on what we want to bet on. Okay, so first and foremost, is this Game of the Year immediately? Game of the Year. Okay, so I saved my thoughts, or at least most of my thoughts, for when we were actually here. As I've said before, it's a little saddening to see all these games this year. Because as I've said multiple times before, and as I'll say again, so many of these games any other year would be an absolute blowout. Especially some of the past years where the competition's been like so lukewarm. Fucking Hades 2 any other year, I could see it being a blowout. Fucking Silksong. I'm not even a Hollow Knight enjoyer. And I know the fucking hype and anticipation waiting for Silksong. Any other year, that would have been a blowout. Kingdom Come Deliverance, also not a game I'm super about, but I know people love the shit out of that. Even Donkey Kong Bonanza, I feel like could sweep another year. That being said, I haven't played Death Stranding 2. Just going off my impressions of Death Stranding 1, I think it's the weakest contender out of all these. Maybe between that and Bonanza, but I'll give it to Bonanza because I think Bonanza just looks like a fun game. But that being said, seeing such great games, especially games like Hades 2 and Silksong, which I think are higher up on my list, getting pitted against Expedition is actually just saddening. Not because I don't want to see any of the games lose, but because I know they're going to lose. Like, it's not a competition, and it should be, because these games are great. That's the sad part. Like, you would see Hades 2 and you would see Silksong, and you're like, oh, come on, those games have to give any game a run for their money. And they should, but they just don't. They won't. Not this year. They're not giving fucking Expedition a run for their money. It's just not happening. If Expedition 33 doesn't win Game of the Year, and I'm not even scared that it won't, but if by some eldritch ritual we end up on the wrong timeline in the world and Expedition 33 doesn't win Game of the Year, I don't know what to say about the gaming industry. It's actually lost. Which would be crazy, because clearly we're on an uptrend with all the great games that are coming out. Moving on. How do I go to the next category? Also, my screen is kind of cut off. Cropped all these for YouTube. It's fucking up my screen. Okay, there we go. Okay, best game direction. Oof. Now, like I said, Expedition has to lose one of these. I don't see it winning every single category it's in. Game Awards just don't do that. But does it lose game direction? No, it just can't though, right? It just can't. I mean, Hades 2 is a fucking beautiful game in terms of game direction. Masterful. But it's also kind of just Hades 1 with some innovation. So I think it loses out there. Ghost of Yote, same kind of thing. From what I've heard, Ghost of Yote is like just a standard improvement from Ghost of Tsushima, which is awesome, but also not wholly unique. It's the second game in its series. Death Stranding 2, kind of the same shit. Split Fiction was a great game. It's not winning. No. This isn't one that Clair Obscur loses. One of these somewhere Clair Obscur has to lose, because I just don't see the Game Awards giving it every single one. But this one I would categorize just like, some of them it just can't lose. It would be a robbery. Okay, best narrative. Fuck my life. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, does it lose? No, it doesn't though. This is just another one. Okay, what's its biggest competition here? Haven't played Death Stranding 2. I still think Death Stranding 2 is like the weakest contender. For my money, I think the biggest contender here to Clair Obscur would be either Kingdom Come or Silent Hill. And just both of them, just no. Just in terms of like... No, that's crazy. It's just a blowout again. There's no way it loses. It would be a robbery if it lost this one too. Am I doing tricks on it? Am I glazing the fucking game too much? Have you guys seen... Do you think there's competition? Am I been blowing this out too much? Really? What do you think? What do you think beats out this one? I'm gonna see Silent Hill has got a pretty good... Really? F could win it? Look, no shade to Silent Hill F, but in terms of narrative, you really think it's better than fucking Clair Obscur? Both because of its story and recency bias? I don't think Silent Hill is a slouch in terms of the story department, but there's not even a question in my mind. I was way more gripped by Expedition 33's narrative than I was Silent Hill's. Maybe you're doing some tricks. Really? I think this is a robbery. I think this is another category where if Claire doesn't win, it's a fucking robbery. There was so much more intrigue and mystery and uniqueness in Clair Obscur's narrative compared to all of these. Really? That's surprising. Well, I'm voting for Clair Obscur. How about the previous ones? Did you guys feel like the previous ones there was fucking... In terms of best... What was it? Best game and then best game direction? Do you think there was even close competition in those two? Just some tech flips on it? Really? Okay, if there was some debate there, I'm assuming there's going to be some debate here. Now, hear me out before you give me your take on this. I think this is a category where I could see this flip-flopping. Although, I still think this goes to Clair Obscur in terms of art direction. That being said, in terms of my aesthetic, I don't even like Clair Obscur's aesthetic the most out of all these games. I would either be leaning towards Hades or Silksong in terms of just pure aesthetic. This one I can see definitely being swayed. I see each one of these games as having like beautiful art direction. Ghost of Yote, just it's like Ghost of Yote's like whole scenery and like it being straight out of like a fucking Akira Kurosawa movie. That's a strong contender. Hades 2 is beautiful. Although Hades 2 might be slightly lacking in the fact that it is kind of just Hades 1 art direction again, but just there were some improvements, but it is basically Hades 1 again. I don't even think there were major changes to its art direction. And then Silksong is beautiful also. In terms of personal art preference, I would lean towards Hades and Silksong, but I do think Expedition, just as a total package and how it looks, I think should win. Your thoughts? Not denying what you're saying, but Nourishing can come from imagery, and those abominations speak more than 33's melancholy. But like but like the monster design in 33 is also like okay. I'd probably give this one to Hades too. Really. I will, like I said, I think Hades 2 is the game I like the most in terms of art direction, but it's kind of just Hades 1's art again. I think my viewing of Hades 2 is limited, so I'm unsure of that. I think the one might be 33 or Yote. This one is a category where I can see them giving a gimme to another game. But again, just in terms of like a total package and its novelty and uniqueness, like in terms of art direction, we haven't seen anything like Clair Obscur's art direction in like any other games recently. And Hades 2 is just Hades 1 again in terms of art. And same for Silksong. They look better. Actually, in terms of Hades 2, I'd say they look roughly similar. Silksong, I think, looks better than Hollow Knight. But in terms of like their art direction, it's the same art direction as their previous games. I may be a fucking A1 glazer, but I think this one goes for Clair Obscur. Although, mark it in the books, I do think this is a category that could swing some other way. Best score in music? Jesus fucking Christ. Is this even... Now, I won't accept anything. I won't accept fucking debate on this one, okay? Are the music in all these other games good? Yeah. Yes. Would I listen to the soundtracks of each one of these games? Yes. Even aesthetically, do I prefer... If I had a full soundtrack of just Hades 2 fucking siren songs, would I listen to that more than Clair Obscur's soundtrack? Maybe. But again, we haven't heard anything like Clair Obscur in a game in recent memory. And some of those fucking... I lost my fucking mind on some of those... Red Noir's battle themes? Holy fucking shit. Red Noir's fucking theme single-handedly wins this fucking category. Do I need to remind you fuckers? Hold on. The like medley and like just Red Noir's whole OST like just fucking single-handedly beats out everything here. Like, you just fucking listen to this shit. Tell me you're not fucking disgusted. Jesus fucking Christ. Now this Renoir's battle themes and OST by himself blow everything else out of the fucking water. Not to mention, in terms of like, if we put the songs just by themselves, like in a vacuum, Clair Obscur's music is winning regardless, even then. But we also have to take into account their placement in the game. And Clair Obscur's songs do something that I think I value the most out of like music when it comes to games and other stuff, and even just stuff I like about music in general, which is probably why I like musicals so much, is that their songs embody like the game and like the narrative and like what's happening. And I just that's like a soft point with me. That's probably why I like musicals so much, because like the whole point of a song in a musical is to drive the narrative. That's why they're called fucking musicals. Other songs that I like almost as much, like things like in Hades with the siren songs, they're really catchy, but they're kind of like separate from the game. I mean, sure, they're characters in the game. They're sirens, which are in the game singing their siren song, which is nice. But in terms of like overall importance to the narrative and like what the songs mean to the game, none of these fucking songs are as impactful as like the songs in Clair Obscur, because the songs in Clair Obscur like embody the game and the messaging and like the themes so much, which I love. So this is an absolute fucking blowout. I won't hear any discussion. If you guys think that there's even a chance anything else here wins in terms of best score and best music, I don't know what to tell you. Like, there's just no way. There's just no fucking way. It's not even close. Listen, in the end, I'm more aligned with centipede-infested caverns than paintings bringing oblivion. Fair. Soundtrack, oh fuck. Not Claire got this one. They were playing the OST at the EWC because they knew it was hype. Yeah, I mean, there is no competition there. Yeah, no, I got to give it to 33. So far, only one I could see, and that's art direction so far. That's not Clair Obscur. Man, fucking Clair Obscur is such a good game. Such a good. I'm giving the French a year-long pass because of how good this game was. And I don't even know if the developers were French. It's just that the game was set about French people. Okay? Audio design. Now, audio design is a little tricky because of how much I love the music in Clair Obscur. I'm inclined to give audio design to Clair Obscur, but that's... Audio design and score and music are different things, although they're related. They are two different categories, and I need to separate that in my brain. That being said, personal bias, since I haven't played... Death Stranding is losing all of these because I haven't played Death Stranding and I just don't see it competing with the rest of these games. That being said, I'd probably still give this to Expedition 33, but I could see Battlefield 6 winning if it's in, like, if the audio design in Battlefield 6 is, like, really good and, like, the explosions and the gunfire is, like, really nice. Thoughts? How has Battlefield 6 been perceived thus far? I think Silent Hill's audio design was good. I don't think it stood out too much to me. Like, the noises were creepy, the gore and, like, blood effects and, like, all the meat noises were nice, but it just seemed kind of standard to me. It didn't stand out too much. Fortunately, I'm ignorant on this category as a whole. Don't know enough of most of these to put a proper opinion. I would give this to Clair Obscur also, but I think that's more biased than anything. I could see Battlefield 6 winning if its audio design in terms of like the warfare was really spot on, but I haven't played Battlefield 6. So just in terms of like music and score bias, I would give it to Clair Obscur, but I know these are different categories, and looking at it like that is a bit of a cop out. So I don't know. My vote's going to Clair Obscur, but Yeah, I can. This one I can see also swaying some other way. Again, I feel like I could see Battlefield 6 go. I should keep a list of all the stuff I'm doing. Notes. I think everything's been clear obscure. You know what? The quickest way to do this is I'm just gonna list the stuff that I didn't put clear obscure. Which is everything so far. So Battlefield 6 has been great reception. I think the only negative I've heard was the campaign not being that strong. I knew Battle Royale was good. I could see Battlefield 6 winning this if like the war noises are really gritty and like good. Claire Obscure's audio design was just also really good though. Like the menus, the parry feedback, just all of it was. I'm giving it to Claire Obscure again. Fuck my life. Ghost of Yote could also win. Depends. I haven't played Ghost of Yote. Okay, so far I am a fucking grade A glazer, and I've given everything to Claire Obscure. Best performance. Fuck my life. Claire Obscure, Ghost of Yote, Claire Obscure. It is 3 Claire Obscures? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, is it a technicality? If we're betting on how many Claire Obscure loses, is it a technicality if Claire Obscure wins this one and then ends up losing to itself? Okay. Haven't played Ghost of Yote, but from what I've seen, honestly, the performance, it's not bad, but like, does it compare to some of this? I cried during Claire Obscure, man. Like, what can you do? Konatsu for Silent. You really enjoyed Silent Hill, huh? Look, Hinako was a badass character, but in terms of her voice acting, I'm not putting that above Claire Obscure's people. For me, it's between fucking Charlie Cox and Ben Starr for me. It's who do I like more? Who did I like more? Did I like fucking Did I like Verso or did I like fucking I forgot his fucking name. It's Verso and thing, right? Am I wrong? Hold on. And fucking Lou fuck, what's his name? Sebastian? What the fuck? I forgot his name. How did I forget his name? This doesn't look good. Hold on, give me a second. No, Gustav! My boy Gustav! Okay, it's Verso and Gustav, right? I'm pretty sure. Fuck. Verso is Ben, Charlie Cox is Gustav, right? Oh god, does this look bad? Do I look like a fake fan? Oh god, hold on, let me check. No, I was right. Okay, so Verso is Ben, Charlie Cox is Gustav. We spend more time with Verso, but honestly, I love Gustav so much. I'm surprised Mael wasn't nominated. Oh, she was nominated. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, Mael was such a focus point for the character. Shit, do I give it to Mael? It was between Verso and Gustav, but Mael is such a central character. She has so much more weight to pull. Fuck, I'm giving it to Mael. She also made me cry, so that's a big factor. I'll also say Konats. Interesting. Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe I'm missing some shit here. Okay, chat, trying to sell me on Silent Hill. What about it? What about it really stood out to you? I don't think it was a bad performance, but I don't know. I didn't like get emotionally invested in Silent Hill and Hinako's like character. Daredevil. I didn't know it was fucking Charlie It's definitely him now that I think back up on it, though. Maybe that's why I like Gustav so much, because it was like a familiar voice. Everyone, you guys really liking Konatsu is surprising, though. Am I missing something here? She was crazy, played it too well to psychological mental breakdowns. It's because she almost got a breakdown performing them. Okay. Is this the English or Japanese voice actor? I mean, obviously it's a Japanese woman. I mean, we played in Japanese. I don't know. I mean, for me, she did a good job, but I didn't find it like super standout. Maybe I've consumed too much media of. Maybe I've heard too many Japanese women going crazy. The Japanese voice? Okay, that's good. Good. Nah, I have to give it to Mael. Although I'm stuck. Fuck. I think Verso's out of the running. It's either Gustav or Mael. I'm giving it to Mael. I'm sorry, chat. I haven't picked a single category that's not Claire Obscure. She went through a lot of pressure with Konami and invested herself into the role. One of those where she almost started losing herself. I mean, that's definitely admirable. It wasn't like the highlight for me though. Damn, maybe I am a fucking Claire Obscure glazer. Okay, this one I can't pick Claire Obscure because innovation and accessibility. I want to know what they did. Okay, this is the first category I'm going to put on my list of stuff I didn't vote Claire Obscure for. And kind of a innovation. I mean, this one doesn't even really matter. I might not even vote on this one. Oh, I have to vote. Learn about the nominees? Yeah, what did they do? Most accessible game to date, but with accessibility in mind to make sure many people core experience. Option include configurable text, contrast, and size. Okay. High contrast mode for gameplay. Optional auto cues for players with low vision. Okay. Honestly, it's really cool. I'm glad that these options are there, but I'm kind of just gonna hand wave this category. I'm gonna give it to Adam Fall because that game was neat. Games for impact. Thought-provoking game with pro-social meaning or message. Oh lord. We're going to this weird soccer game because it looks cool. Best ongoing. Okay, this is the first category that's not Clay Obscure that we'll actually have to test whether I was wrong or right on. Obviously, I'm a FF Online diehard, but FF Online wins this way too much. I feel like for a shake-up, Helldivers might grab this one. Although, how big is Fortnite still? Okay, for the shakeup, I'm going to go Helldivers. Although, I could see any one of those winning. Community support. Huh. Again, Final Fantasy kind of fucking rakes this category all the time, so is it going to win another one? Helldivers is another obvious answer, because Helldivers engages with this community so much. In fact, I think Helldivers... I think the dev team engages with the community a little too fucking much. So I guess I would give it to Helldivers. Although, how good is the Baldur's Gate community support? It's hard to give this to games that aren't like ongoing service games. No Man's Sky could also pull a win here, but I feel like they've been pulling the... No Man's Sky's been pulling the fucking comeback guys were actually making the game good again move for like years now, so... I mean, I gave the last one to Helldivers. I guess I'll give this one to FF, just you know, out of loyalty. Although I think Helldivers is going to win this one. I want that noted. I want that on the records. I'll give it to No Man's Sky, because while not a lot of is heard about it, what I do hear is that they keep getting better and better. Yeah, but they've been pulling that shit for like years now. It's kind of like the whole thing surrounding it. I don't know if they'll win another one for that. FF or Helldivers for me? I went to FF just out of loyalty, but I think Helldivers is gonna win that one. Best independent game. This is just like, look. Is it kind of cheating for a best game nominee to be in best independent game? Kinda, right? Because if it wins best game, it should obviously win best independent game. Now, you can see where I'm going here. Expedition 33 should win the ever-living shit out of this, if it's included here. Okay? I think it was a mistake including best game nominees in the independent game. But I can see the Game Awards pulling some sort of fucking rug pull and giving this to an actual... I mean, not that these games weren't indie games, because they were indie games. But I can see them pulling a rug pull and giving this to like a more indie-looking game than like Clair Obscur or some shit. But it should be Clair Obscur, right? Do you guys want to argue that point? What's this? Oh, you're really fucking funny, huh? Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not doing fucking tech deck tricks on it. Tell me I'm wrong. Isn't the far left one backed by Arxis? Absol? Is it? I've never heard of this game. Is it neat? I've heard ridiculously good things about Blueprints. If there were to rug pull here, I could see it going to Blueprints, because like Blueprints is like a really indie game. Which Clair Obscur is also an indie game. It's just that it blew up so much. I mean, you're not, but it's still funny. Come on. I mean, argue against me here, but this isn't even like a competition. Best indie game, best debut indie game. This is just so unfair. Look, Dispatch was a great game. Haven't played that soccer game. I hear Blueprints is actually such a banger of a game. We should play it on stream. But again, to have a Game of the Year contender in these other category, it has to, like... Whatever. Say I'm doing tricks on it. Say I'm doing absolute 180 spins on it. There's no... Like, it's gotta be Claire's here again. Jesus Christ, this is depressing. Best mobile game? This also isn't even a competition. I'm pretty sure we had like mainstream streamers playing Uma Musume. Right? Like, I'm pretty sure fucking Ludwig was out here playing Uma Musume. This isn't even a competition. Also, why is Wuwai in here again in ZZ8? Destiny, oh my god. There's a Destiny mobile game? We're not going to talk about it, it's fine.
Still doomed punk port Stockholm Syndrome.
Fine, welcome. Thanks for the follow. We're just running through the Game Awards real fast. And so far, I've clicked everything that is Claire's here. Okay, well, again, I don't think this is a choice at all, but I'm going to write it down in my predictions. Best mobile game. It's Uma Musume. Wasn't Uma Musume like the highest trending game at like one point? Anyways, it's gotta be Uma Musume. I love me some horse girls. I'll achieve that S rank at some point, don't you worry. Best VR AR. I have literally no horses in this race. Fuck. Wasn't there a Marvel Deadpool VR game last year? Or am I misremembering? Okay, off of pure bias and aesthetic reasons, I'm either giving it to Ghost Town because it looks cool, or this little fucking number 6, number 9 looking sack boy. I'm going Midnight Walk because it looks cool. Best action game. I mean, I guess Claire's here doesn't count as an action game, although action is such a broad term. I guess it fits more into RPG, but whatever. Here, Hades, surely, right? Although Ninja Gaiden, I feel like could take it. Actually, I think if we're talking about terms of just like pure action, I feel like Ninja Gaiden should win this one. Although I'd be really sad if Hades 2 didn't get any wins. I'm kind of biased towards wanting to give this to Hades 2, but in terms of just like pure, like Ninja Gaiden is just a pure action game, right? I want to give it to Ninja Gaiden on principle. I'm also siding that side because like Ninja Gaiden is like the quintessential action game. But my heart would be really sad if Hades 2 didn't win anything. Damn. You know what? You're right though. On principle, just on principle, I have to give it to Ninja Gaiden 4. Still haven't played it. Best action adventure. Okay. Hear me out. I'm also gonna be super sad if Silksong doesn't win anything, because again, Silksong, Hades 2, they deserve to win shit. So does Ghost of Yote. But this might be the only chance Split Fiction has. And Split Fiction was actually just... Split Fiction was just like a fun time. Fuck. Pretty sure Silksong has this one. I really do want Silksong to win something. Yeah, you're right. I want Split Fiction to get some kind of recognition, though. That was a really fun game. A really fun game in a dying genre of, like, co-op games to play with your friends. We gotta make sure Silksong something, though. You're right. Fuck. Best RPG. It's not even a competition. All you fucking Kingdom Come Deliverance shills out there. You know what? I don't know if General is just fucking with me to make me mad, or if he still stands on this opinion. But he was saying he wanted Kingdom Come Deliverance to not only win like best RPG, but he wanted Kingdom Come Deliverance to win like best game, and that's just insulting. That's just insulting. Even best RPG, it's okay. You know what? Hold on. Kingdom Come Deliverance could win this because in terms of RPG mechanics, no. That's ridiculous. I was trying to. No, it's gotta be Claire Obscura. Fuck off. Nah. I was trying to gaslight myself. Okay. I forgot this was only for games this year. So, Street Fighter, my goat, ain't here. What is? I'm giving it to either City of the Wolves or to 2KO. I feel like City of the Wolves is way too niche. I feel like 2KO is just going to win this. I kind of want to also give it to the fighting game collection, but those aren't going to win. City of the Wolves easily. I think out of all the games here, City of the Wolves is the best fighting game for sure. I don't know if it's gonna win though. 2KO ain't even out yet, you bozos. I guess technically it's not full release out. Isn't it full release out already? I mean, you can play it now. Give it to City of the Wolves. I want City of the Wolves to win, so I'll vote for City of the Wolves. I think it's the best fighting game here by far. Haven't played Virtual Fighter 5 though. Best family. I've heard nothing but good things about Donkey Kong Bonanza. This might also be one of my only chances to give Split Fiction a win. But Donkey Kong, though. I've also heard great things about Sonic Crossworlds. Man, but Donkey Kong Bonanza just looked like quintessential Nintendo magic, though. Donkey Kong just looked like quintessential Nintendo sparkles and gumdrops happiness. Like, I didn't even play Bonanza. Just looking at it, it just looked like fucking Nintendo brand Disney magic. You know what I'm saying? Anyone else get that feeling? Look like fucking Nintendo branded Disney magic. I don't know how else to explain that shit. Oh, as much as I enjoyed Split Fiction, there were some points of the game where it definitely kind of did drag. Fuck it. Fine, Donkey Kong. Fine. Giving it to Bonanza for this, despite my much better judgment, I'm going Crossworlds Racing. I've heard nothing but good things about Crossworlds Racing. So mainly just a bunch of Dotto videos. Best sim/strategy. Oh boy. Have not played any of these. The fuck is the Alters? I forgot Civ came out, so that's a thing. Final Fantasy Tactics is a series beloved, but I haven't played it. Well, I haven't played any of these, so I kind of want to just do the funny and give it to Jurassic World, but yeah. I've only heard news on tactics out of all these. I've heard some things about 2 Point Museum. That's like a fun, quirky little game. I think someone in chat actually played the Jurassic World game, right? If I remember correctly. On principle, I would give it to tactics, just out of its like storied decorated career. But I kind of want to do the funny and give it to the dinosaur game. This category means nothing to me. I haven't played any of these fucking games. I'm gonna do the funny. I'm gonna give it to the dinosaur game. Fuck it. my vote means nothing anyway, so. Best sports/racing game. Okay. So the absolute fucking grade A dick riding. The fucking #1 glazing I have been hearing for rematch, it better win. It fucking better win. I'm pretty sure I heard Dono at one point say that rematch should win Game of the Year. And I think I lost. Like, I don't know if he was being hyperbolic, but like, I lost modicums of respect for him because there's no way he was saying that shit. No, who was it that was saying that? No, Ranton. It was fucking Ranton. Ranton dead ass in his heart believes rematch should be Game of the Year. And I was like, I knew I didn't agree on our game taste, Ranton, but there's like no way. You're like delusional. Rematch or Sonic? I think it's either between Rematch or Sonic, which is kind of crazy because people hate the living shit out of Mario Kart so much that I'm surprised it's not even in contention. I kind of want Sonic to have a dub. Nah, fuck Rematch. Anyone here played Rematch? Look, people love that really shit out of that soccer game. Although I haven't heard much about it lately, so. I want Sonic to have a dub. But Rematch is definitely the most unique out of the games here. Which might be kind of crazy to say because they're like, how is it unique? It's a fucking soccer game. Yeah, but it's like a cool soccer game. It was buggy as hell. Okay, we're going on personal reasons, as we should when you're doing voting. You should do it for you. I'm gonna go Sonic because I just like Sonic better, and I want Sonic to have a dub. Best multiplayer. This ain't even a choice. Also, Arc Raiders has to win. Arc Raiders has to win, and I also want Arc Raiders to win. So, yeah. It's almost kind of a gimmick to put Split Fiction here, because, yeah, it's multiplayer, but, like, multiplayer with, like, one other person. Night Rain was a great, fun time. But, nah. Battlefield 6... I'm just a hater, and any kind of like FPS, big name, COD type of thing, I'm always just like, ugh. Peak was fun. But yeah, it's Arc Raiders. Arc 100%. Arc should win this category. Best adaptation. Okay, what do we have going on? I didn't know there was an Until Dawn movie? TV show? Oh wait, didn't we see a trailer of this in the end of the roundup? I need to see that shit. Splinter Cell Dead Watch also seems neat. I don't want Last of Us to win. I kind of don't like... I've come to terms that I kind of... Well, I mean, it should be obvious. I didn't really like the Last of Us games to begin with, so the TV series was kind of whatever for me. Not that I don't like it, but it's kind of just whatever. So... I would like Devil May Cry to win, but I know the reception to Devil May Cry was lukewarm, and the fucking Minecraft movie's gonna win. So, I don't know why we're even discussing this. That was the punchline. That was the zinger. It's fucking Minecraft movie's gonna win. So, I don't know why we're discussing this. Yeah. Personal choice, Devil May Cry, Minecraft movie is gonna win that one. On principle, I still haven't watched the Minecraft movie, alright? I won't be a sheep. I probably should watch it, though. Just for cultural reasons. Since a long time ago it was shit. Aw. Pretty sure Arc's gonna win. It should. Chicken Jockey for me. Personally, you want the Minecraft movie to win? Interesting. Man, canonized fan fiction, as I've heard from DMC. Yeah, wow. I'm just a hater. I'm a hater. I'm voting Devil May Cry. Fucking Minecraft's gonna win. Most anticipated game. Look, if Bias was gonna show anywhere, it's here. Okay? I'm voting for the fucking Witcher. Witcher 3 is probably one of, if not my favorite game of all time. It's kind of a big leap without thinking of all the other games I've played. to say that's my favorite game of all time, but at the very least, Witcher 3 is like top 3. Witcher 3 is like top 3 at the very least. Probably number 1, but I'd have to think about it. So it's Witcher 4 for me. But we all know fucking Grand Theft Auto's winning. We all know fucking Grand Theft Auto's winning. Okay, so I'm voting Witcher. We know Grand Theft Auto's winning. For the memes, make theater employees hate their jobs for a month. This is ridiculous. I don't blame you. I'm with you on The Witcher as well, but yeah, we know fucking Grand Theft Auto's gonna win. It's whatever. Okay, so far, I'm gonna say Witcher out of spite. Yeah, fuck. I could see an upset and Wolverine maybe taking that shit, but like, that's only out of Marvel hype. Okay, well, that's personal bias right there. Content creator of the year. I watched nobody here, so VTuber out of solidarity. Bird Peanut. I could have done Charlie just because of the sonar thing. I agree. Also, don't watch anyone here. I could have gotten the Moist Critical just for the sonar dispatch, but look, that category means nothing to me. I don't watch anyone there. The best esports game? I am tempted just to roast General, because General actually plays mobile League of Legends. I don't know if he plays... No, he does play Mobile Legends. It's not... I'm tempted just to vote Mobile Legends, because General actually plays fucking Mobile Legends, and I roast him all the time for that shit. Just want that critical video, huh? I would be the highlight of my career. I'm voting Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Why is it subtitled Bang Bang? Fuck it. Hey, shoutouts to my boy General. Esports athlete. I want my GOAT, Kakeru, to win. He's not gonna win, is it? He's not gonna win, is he? It's gonna be like... I would have bet on it being a League of Legends player, but I don't know Chovy. Actually, I do know Chovy, but I haven't seen him in a while. I'm voting for Kakeru. I want him to win. I feel like it's gonna go to... It's kind of hard for a fighting game player to get these awards, though. I think it's either gonna go to the League or Counter-Strike player. I'm voting Kakeru, though. Best esports team. I'm surprised Faker sweeping Never Living shit out of Worlds didn't get him any nods. Especially since this man's like forming a fucking dynasty. My boy's been good at the game for too long. Somebody stop him, please. But fuck it. I'll vote for Team Liquid just again because Mobile Legends Bang Bang. You know what I'm saying? Bang Bang. You know what's up? Bang Bang. I wonder if General knows this team. Sure. Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it. Bang Bang. Okay, what are these? Round 1, round 2. There's more voting rounds? What are these for? Okay, chat, and that was the Game Awards. Honestly, I can realistically, as I predicted, I can only see Claire Obscure losing 2 of those categories out of the what? How many was it nominated for? Oh, we still need to make our bet. Okay, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 categories. I think it's going to win 8 out of the 10, and that's only because I think they need to throw a couple bones other places. I think there's only 2 I can see it losing, and only 1 where I think it's not a highway robbery. Okay, so we'll vote on that, and we can get real specific. I'll post in the Discord later my actual fucking hardline prediction. I'll also predict which categories I think it will lose out on. I'll say 8. Hey, me too. Okay, chat, and I know that hasn't been long. In fact, this might be our shortest stream in maybe years. But with that, I think we're going to end things there. I've pretty much drained all the energy I had left of the day, and I'm going to go pass out and die. Hopefully I feel better by next stream. I should feel better by next stream. I'm already feeling better now. But, yeah. Sorry for such a short stream. But we are going to end things there. Everyone that dropped by, thank you. Thank you. But we are going to end things here. As always, I'll hit you with a wink, and I shall depart. So, don't wander too far, my dear sweet internet strays. Otherwise, I can't cough in your mouth and give you whatever disease I have. Uppies! Hold up, what? Yeah, come on. Open your mouth, Emmy. Let me cough in there. We'll be fine, trust me. You know what, chat? All of you open your mouth, come on. There you go. Enjoy.
Thank you.